All right, guys, we're live. We are live, man. You know what, right? You know what? It's another day being a Man United freaking fan, bro. Painful. Painful. Yesterday, after the derby, guys, I literally said, I'm not going to stream. I'm just going to go straight to bed. I cannot be arsed with this, right? And the fallout for this derby, of course, Man United fans being split. Are you Amorim in? Are you Amorim out? Ruben Amorim needs to adapt. No, he doesn't need to adapt. It's the players. You've got reports coming out that the Manchester United players have lost faith in Ruben Amorim. We will be diving into that, guys, today, right? We are also going to be speaking about the Arsenal game. We're also going to be speaking about the Chelsea game, the Liverpool game, and of course Spurs as well, and the suitable Premier League games, because I think that there was a few duds that were played all over the weekend, right? So just before we do get started, of course, you just need to switch on the light. But listen, guys, let me get this article up for you right now. Get this up for you, fam, because I've literally just finished work as well, and I'm a little bit late. I'm a little bit late. Why is it still got my old stuff on there, bro? What the hell? Right, there we go. There we go, guys. So, breaking: Manchester United squad lose faith in Ruben Amorim. This always seems to come out every single time from Chris Wheeler, bro. Manchester United players have lost faith in Ruben Amorim. The board want to sack Ruben Amorim. Like, this always comes out with this guy, right? And there is more quotes, by the way, from Chris Wheeler. It says Manchester United players are losing confidence in Ruben Amorim's system amid a growing crisis at Old Trafford. But United are backing him from now, with some players have never been comfortable in a 3-4-2-1. Since when has this been? Since when this formation has been a 3-4-2-1? Just say 3-4-3. Just say 3-4-3, man. We still continue, guys. We still continue. Again, from Chris Wheeler saying Bruno Fernandes is reportedly unhappy with being deployed in a deeper midfield position. Again, it goes on. It goes on. Like, this was the time for them to come out, right, with this whole nonsense stuff, bro. Like, these freaking press, these freaking media, fam. Like, all these guys, look at the time this came out. This all dropped literally in a space of 10 minutes, all these posts. Manchester United are backing Ruben Amorim for now, but the players are losing confidence in the system amid growing crisis at Old Trafford. He retains the support of the club's hierarchy, but he is in danger of losing a section of the dressing room over his refusal to compromise, right? And listen, I said this yesterday in the Man City game. Ruben Amorim, he 100% needs to adapt to the league. He can't keep on being stubborn and not wanting to change the formation while the game is going on, because he will get found out. In that Man City game, yeah, yesterday, guys, he actually got cooked and got found out in the first 15 minutes. As soon as Man City settled into the game, right, that's when they started out roasting us. That's when Doku, Foden, and Haaland started causing Manchester United issues. Bruno Fernandes did say yesterday that their trigger point, it was actually in an interview, I'm pretty sure it was with Sky Sports, right? He did say that their trigger point for Manchester United for actually pressing was when Roger had the ball, but I was seeing none of that. I was genuinely seeing none of that, guys, right? And I've had to bring up the starting 11s for both teams, because what Man City were doing is what the majority of Premier League teams did in the past, and I'm pretty sure they'll do in the future as well if Ruben Amorim does not adapt, is overloading that midfield, bro. You had Bernardo Silva going into midfield. You had Doku going into midfield, and that turned it to a 5 versus 2 in that midfield, guys. Like, it's so easy. It's so easy for us to see, like, as football fans who don't get paid for this, we see that this is a massive issue, right? If Ruben Amorim does not adapt, bro, he has to adapt or he will get sacked. That's it. That is literally it. I've seen somebody say that he should be playing a 3-5-2. That's something that I've been saying as well. I think that if Ruben Amorim wants to stay as Manchester United manager, he needs to change that formation to a 3-5-2. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. Because, listen, What's his record at the moment? Actually, what's his record, bro? I'm pretty sure he's got the worst record at the moment right now in any team in the Premier League, guys. Bar the promoted ones in Leeds, Sunderland, and Burnley, right? This graphic here, guys, is proper damning. Premier League, right, since match day 12 in the 24-25 season, right, up until from the 23rd of November to the 25th of November, Manchester United have only managed to get 31 points. 31 points, bro, since last year November. We would have been relegated if the league started in November up until now. We would have been relegated alongside Spurs and West Ham. We are the worst team, guys. We are the worst team in the league, bro. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, right? And once again, like, we're at this point now with Man United. Oh, it's only 5 games, and this is crazy. I'm saying this, right? We're at this point, right, where the board wants something else different to the players. Again, I don't know if these rumors are true about Ruben Amorim losing the dressing room, losing the players, the players losing faith, right, in Ruben Amorim, right? But also there's the board that's got faith in Amorim, so it's two oppositions already. It's the players. Again, I don't know if this is true or not. It's the players versus the manager and the board. I'm not a huge fan of Player FC. Like, I hate Player FC, guys. If you'd looked, well, throughout the years, right, since when Ronaldo came back, I had enough of Player FC back then, because we knew that the majority of these players were SHIT bags. You get what I mean? They did down tools. They down tools yesterday versus Manchester City in a Manchester derby. No bookings. These guys were out here begging for tops from Man City players. They were the one asking to swap tops with Man City players. You get what I mean? Like, I hate Player FC, right? But also, we have to, again, look at the manager too. We have to look at the manager too, because when I go back to this, right, when I seen that Matheus Cunha was injured, I was thinking to myself, okay then, in the Manchester derby, Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes and Bryan Mbeumo are going to be the two attacking mids. That's what I was expecting with Sesko up front, right? But when Amorim is still insisting in playing Bruno at number 8, which clearly does not work, and what partly was at fault for that first goal that Phil Foden scored, where Doku went through, where Doku went through everybody, bro. Like, it's scary, guys. For me, honestly, I'm just absolutely fed up with this guy. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I keep it straight. If a manager is still picking the same player, right, that doesn't suit that freaking position, Bruno Fernandes is not a DM / number 8, bro. He's not. He should be playing further up front, and that's what I was expecting. But Amorim did not do that. You get what I mean, bro? It's highly frustrating. It is actually highly frustrating. Once again, right, I'm gonna continue with more quotes because there was more quotes, by the way. Dude, with only 4 points in 4 matches, Manchester United is experiencing its worst start since the 1992-1993 season. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy, bro. Like, we just keep on breaking records. I seen that Wayne Rooney said that Manchester United have actually gotten worse under Ruben Amorim. Do I agree with him? I would say yeah. Because with chill up, they'll sack him after relegation. This guy, bro. This guy, dude. That's crazy, fam. Because the players that we have, guys, like the players that we have, listen, I know that India is terrible. I know that is absolutely horrible, right? But Lenny Yoro, Matthias Delict, Mazraoui, Bruno, Brandon Buemo, Amad Diallo. That's 6 players who I think are good enough to play for a top half side. And it's mad that I'm saying this. It's mad that I'm saying this, that like these players are good enough to play in the top half side, bro. He should be getting more from these guys. You get what I mean? Like to have a worst start since 1992-1993 season, that's mental. It's absolutely mental. But listen, right? Like I seen fans yesterday in my chat saying that if Amorim were to leave, who are you going to bring in? Because if it's like Amorim right now, is there anybody else to bring in? People saying Mourinho. People saying Nuno. I just honestly, guys, like it's mental. I'm saying this 5 games in. 5 games into our new season. It's mental that I'm saying this. I just want a manager who can adapt when a game is freaking being played, bro. I want a manager who can actually recognize, oh, so Pep is gonna play a 4-3-3, right? And maybe during the game his formation might change into a 4-5-1 or a 5-3-2. You get what I mean? I want a manager to actually recognize that and be fluid and adapt during the game, not just keeping it. I'm not changing my formation. I'm not changing my formation. I'm not doing anything. I'm not changing the system. You get what I mean? Real Ferdinand said it earlier as well, guys. Like, once again, the main topic of this live stream is adapt or get sacked, Amorim. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is, bro. Adapt or get sacked, my guy. Because there's many other teams, right? There's many other teams. Where is the table? Where is this table, bro? Let me get up this table for you, fam. The standings, bro. There's many other teams. We're in 14th place, bro. Right? There's many other teams that are gonna cook us. If we play against Everton, we are getting battered, guys. Like I'm not lying. Like I'm genuinely being serious. Against Sunderland, we'll struggle against them. Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Fulham, Brentford, Brighton. Like, no game in the Premier League for Manchester United is an easy game, bro. There is no game that's easy for Man United, fam. Like, it's absolutely it's crazy, dude. I can't believe this, bro. I genuinely can't believe this. And just going back again, like, to that Man City game, like Man City yesterday, in my opinion, they weren't good enough. They could have been got at, but you know, the players are partly to blame for it as well, right? But I'm just still frustrated about that, man. Like I'm still so annoyed by this, bro. And listen, if the players are losing faith in Amorim, right? That means, are they even gonna like play for him in the next game? Are they gonna play for him? Because I think it's Chelsea next, right? At home. Bro, like it's looking it is so peak for us, bro. It's so peak, dude. I cannot like we can't be this guys, we can't be this bad with those players, dude. We cannot be that bad with those players, man. Man, he literally says he won't change his philosophy, so there's no point until he gets sacked. Bro, yeah. He's sacking himself, bro. I'll be happy when he leaves, dude. I would actually be happy if he leaves, bro. That's just me, dude. You get what I mean, bro? Like, honestly, Mohammed, dude, like, I just want him to. For me, I want him to go. I want him to go, right? But if I'm speaking as like one of his friends and one of his close family members, I've been telling him, adapt, change your system. You get what I mean? You can start with a 3-4-3, and then during the game, you can tell one of the attacking midfielders to drop in behind and have 2 strikers, and then have the 3 midfield man. He can do that, bro. But again, he chooses not to do it because he's really stubborn. And Lisbon fans were saying this, by the way. Sporting Club de Portugal fans were saying that he's actually really stubborn. Bruh, this is crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy, man. And I want to look at Man United's next fixtures as well. I want to look at Man United's and next fixtures too, because I think it's October 9th. That's when the international break. So the next 3 games, right, we have is at home to Chelsea, away to Brentford, and at home to Sunderland. How many points do you think we're getting from there? 2? 3? Huh? Because when we play Chelsea, I don't think that we're going to be that great against Chelsea. Like, Chelsea's got a good midfield, bro. They've got a good midfield. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo. You get what I mean? Brentford away. Look at what Brentford have just done to Chelsea, bro. And we literally played like the way that Chelsea were defending against Brentford the other day. We literally played the same way. Like the way, just the identical goals, right? In that Brentford first goal from Schade to Haaland's one versus Man United yesterday. We have like our centre backs up, and we are so susceptible to the counter attack. Like Brentford will be looking at that Man City game as the blueprint. They'll be looking at it as the blueprint, bro. They'll be like, you know what, Schade, Ego, stay up front. Stay up front. Once the ball comes, we are knocking it long for you, and we can catch this man on the counter attack. Yo. What I also say is that his speech are very provocative, as if he did not make any mistakes, so that is completely devoid of responsibility. There's a quote actually I do want to read as well. There's a quote that I genuinely do want to read as well, bro. Like, bro, I'm not looking forward towards these games, you know, dude. I'm not. It's going to be a painful watch. It's going to be a painful watch. Like, I'm just going to, like, every United fan will just keep on repeating themselves. The midfield's an issue. Teams know how to play against us. The first 10 minutes we start off well, right? And then when teams get settled in, they were like, you know what, overload the midfield. Bruno Ugarte can't do anything. Bruno Casemiro can't do anything. You get what I mean? Just overload the midfield. That is the blueprint to beating Man United. It is such a simple blueprint. Nobody, right? When they're watching tape, because majority of managers, the majority of sports team guys, they watch tape. NFL, baseball, in football, UFC, everybody watches tape, right? If a manager is watching Manchester United games, the Fulham game, the Burnley game, the Arsenal game, the Grimsby game, if they are watching tape, right, they'll be like, oh yeah, just upload the midfield, bro. He's not changing anything, dude. The only thing what Ruben Amorim would change, guaranteed, is a centre back for a centre back. That's what happened. Dude. Like that's the game plan for Man United. That is genuinely the game plan for Man United. Hold out for 10 minutes and then overload the midfield. And then you'll be sorted. Bro. Like, it's hella frustrating, dude. Like, I forgot who said this, right? But somebody said that Jason Wilcox need to take Amorim and sit him down and say, like, yo, we actually like you. You get what I mean? You actually try to bring some discipline in this team. You are actually trying to bring some accountability in this team, right? But during matches, you need to adapt, mate. You need to adapt, bro. You need to stop. Like, this changing of the centre backs doesn't make sense in my opinion. Centre back for centre back. What is the point? What is the point, man? Right. If not after Chelsea, he'll be starting next month after Liverpool 8-0. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I agree with you, Josh. That would be us being lucky. I agree, bro. Even yesterday, like, Man City should have battered us 5-0, bro. Man City should have batted us 5-0, dude. We were very lucky. We were very lucky yesterday as well. It's really like it's happened. Should have been, yeah, 5-0. Yeah, 5-0. Haaland hit post. Randers only clipped it wide. Yeah, Bruno too. Yeah, dude. Bruno too, man. Why shit? The thing is though with Bruno, right? The thing is though with Bruno that people always keep thinking people think I'm picking on Bruno, but what annoys me, right? This is also Ruben Amorim's freaking fault, and this is the byproduct of Amorim as well. He keeps on playing him in that freaking number 8 spot, the DM spot, bro. Well, it's clearly not, dude. Well, it's clearly not. He keeps on picking him. He keeps on picking him, bro. I think it was HTO for the overlap breakdown. He said that right, when your wing backs are more forward than your most creative player ever since he's come into the Premier League, when Amad Diallo and Patrick Dogu are further forward than Bruno Fernandes, that's an issue, bro. That is an issue, fam. That is an issue, right? Josh says the what wasting the ball and not working in mid would probably be more useful in the net. True. Yeah, dude. Like people think I always pick on Bruno, fam. Like the reason why, right? Like I speak about Bruno, like because I said it. He's got no space. Like there's he can't. Where is he going to play when we've got Cunha and Brown and Buemo in them 10 spots? He can't play there. This is what I was saying all summer. This is what the majority of Man United fans were saying all summer, bro. Bro, it's so stupid, dude. It is absolutely stupid. It is absolutely stupid. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, right? Like to what Painful Cut saying in the chat. With Bruno, he is wasteful on the ball. In some games, he doesn't show up. Like yesterday, he didn't show up, bro. He's meant to be the Maverick. He's meant to be the captain. Speaking of captain, right? Speaking of captains as well, like whenever we went a goal down yesterday, the mentality dropped in the players, right? And like the leaders in that team, the so-called 5 leaders that we have, right? I think it was like Bruno. I think was it Casemiro? No, it was like Mazraoui, Delate, Maguire, and somebody else, right? Like those guys, those players are meant to be the one lifting the team, bro. Trying to implement some mentality on the pitch, bro. You know what I mean? Like leadership. We can't be relying on Ahmad. We can't be relying on Big India. We can't be relying on Sesko. Can't be relying on Dogu, Manuel Ugarte to get the mentality up for these guys, bro. Because they are not the leaders, bro. These are still young guys. These are still young guys, bro. Like the experienced pros need to be the ones giving that mentality, fam. You know what I mean? Not just Bruno. Yeah, bro. He listen, Aaron does have that Portuguese bias, bro. He does, mate. He does, bro. All right. There was one thing about mentality that I seen. There was one thing about mentality that I seen, bro. There was one thing that was mentality that I seen the other day, bro. Where is it, man? Where is it, dude? It was an article that I'd gotten up about mentality. But anyway, this is Ruben Amorim's win percentage, guys. Bottom of last, dude. Bottom last, bro. Yeah. Should have secured 100 million offered. Yeah, we should have. We should have, man. We should have, dude. We should have, bro. Because that midfield was always going to be like an issue, dude. Like it's so easy. It's so easy to see and just to call out. You get what I mean? But anyway, guys, that is my Manchester United section done. That's my Manchester United section done, bro. Because I don't want to keep on speaking about these guys because it's just so annoying. Like they drain, bro. Look who's first after that. Mourinho, fam. Mourinho, bro. Mourinho, dude. Mourinho. I did have like the poach match stats as well, right? To read out for you guys though. But listen, is there anything else to say? Is there anything to say, bro? Like, come on, bro, dude. 8 wins out of 31 Premier League games, bro. 8 wins out of 31 Premier League games. There was guys. There was one time, right, where there was one time where no, it's not even one time, bro. I'm pretty sure we've not won three Premier League games. I'm pretty sure we've not won three Premier League games in a month since Amorim's been here, bro. Just three Premier League games in a month we've not won since Amorim's been here. Imagine that. Imagine that, bro. That's so bad, dude. That is so bad, bro. That is absolutely awful. That is absolutely awful. But anyway, guys, let's move on, bro. I want to move on. I want to move on, man. I want to move on. There's a game that I do want to speak about from yesterday. Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Liverpool versus Burnley. Liverpool versus Burnley, bro. Like Liverpool, man. I knew that was coming. I think if you watch football seriously, right? Like day in, day out, you knew that was coming regarding Liverpool, man. Liverpool were absolutely cooking Burnley yesterday. I wonder what. One second. Now I want to see the percent, bro. 81% ball possession, dude. 81% ball possession for Liverpool the entire game. Like Liverpool were just all over him, bro. Expected goals 2.65, man. You get what I mean? 27 shots, 4 on target, and 11 shots off target, 12 block shots, 14 shots inside the box, 13 shots outside the box. Like, like, bro, I said it after the Newcastle game. Liverpool are last minute FC, bro. This season, Liverpool are last minute FC, right? But thing is though, with Liverpool, for me, is I've not been impressed with the performance. Yes. Sam Frimpong, Sam Kirkes, Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, Alexander Isak, right? But of course, Isak's not played for them. With Liverpool is the players are taking time for him to gel, and they've not been fantastic, guys. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've not been impressed with the Liverpool's performance. I've not been impressed with them against Bournemouth. I've not been impressed with them against Newcastle, Arsenal. You know what I mean? I said that the best game that they've played is definitely their Burnley game, man. But they had to rely on a last minute penalty to actually win that. And if it weren't for Hannibal's stupidity, this game would have finished 0-0. This game would have been finished 0-0, right? But I've not been impressed with Liverpool, but I still think that they do have a lot more to give, in my opinion. I think that Ryan Gravenberch is an unbelievable midfielder. Is an absolutely unbelievable midfielder, bro. That's the Ryan Gravenberch that I saw at Ajax, not the Gravenberch at Bayern Munich, bro. He's unbelievable, fam. I don't know. It kind of, when I seen him the first time play for Ajax, it's like it kind of like reminds me of like a little bit of like Pogba-ish, but he's not like Pogba. Maybe just because of like the height and the way he just uses like the length of his foot, bro. Like he's a brilliant player. He's an absolutely brilliant player, right? And for Liverpool to be getting these wins, for Liverpool to be getting these wins, like last minute win, it's so good for the mentality, because what happens is, right, like with all these last minute wins, like these players, meaning the Liverpool players, right, is they want to get in the head like, yeah, listen, we can still score, bro, up until like their death, bro. It's so good, bro. It's improving that never say die attitude to what Man United had. You know, Fergie time. Fergie time is kind of like that. Like the majority of great teams, guys, they always find a way. They always find a way to win, even if it's last minute. Barcelona, Juve, Inter, Man United, Real, Bayern. when all these guys were at their peak, like they always found a way to actually win. So shout out to them. But the only thing, right, what worries me about Liverpool is the defense. Not meaning saying it's terrible, right? Just to the lack of personnel in that defense. If you get what I mean, right? Because Milos Kerkez, I love Milos Kerkez. Like for me, I've been knowing about that kid since was at AZ Alkmaar, way before Bournemouth, at AZ Alkmaar, right, in the Netherlands, and he's very intense. He's very intense, and whenever somebody is that intense, especially on the pitch, overzealous. You know what I mean? Smashing into people, tagging into people. He was lucky not to get sent off yesterday. That's like the second time now that's happened. I'm pretty sure the other one was against Bournemouth, his old team, like about 4 weeks ago. He needs to stamp that out, bro. He needs to stamp that out, and I'm pretty sure that Arne Slot has actually sit down and speak to him about that, because he needs to do something about that. The other thing, once again, it is the centre backs. Like in my opinion, it listen. God forbid, nothing happens to these guys, right? In Konate and Van Dijk. But if one of these guys get injured, they've got Joe Gomez or the young kid Leone coming on, bro. Soboslai he's not even right back. Is Frimpong, of course, he was injured, but he's come back, right, and it's a massive plus for them. But listen, bro. Like with Liverpool, last minute FC. Shout out to them. This is what champions do. This is what champions do, bro. So good on them. And I want to show you guys too, right? The where is yeah, there we go. Look at the touch map. Look at Burnley's touch map, right, compared to Liverpool's touch map. Look at that, bro. That's crazy. Yo, Marcelo, what's going on, my guy? What is going on, my dude? What is going on, Marcelo, fam? What is going on, mate? How you doing, brother? How you doing, fam? Yeah, bro. But yeah, it's just that I have to say about Liverpool, man. It's just literally that. Please, guys, and like the stream. Please, like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Support your la. Support your la. Support your la. Please like the stream. Please like the stream, right? But anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on. I think the other game was Chelsea, weren't it? Chelsea. Just before I speak about Arsenal, Chelsea versus Brentford. Chelsea versus Brentford, 2-2 game. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm good. Awesome, bro. Awesome, lad. Awesome. Right, Chelsea versus Brentford, man. Like Chelsea, bro. I don't. Of course, it is the Champions League, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure, right, that Chelsea are playing Bayern Munich next, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're playing Bayern Munich next. Because it don't make sense. Yeah, Bayern Munich. There you go. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich and then freaking Man United. Okay. Man said, how's your FPL, bro? My FPL sucks, bro. My FPL really sucks. I'm still going to change it around. Right. Chelsea versus Brentford. We're actually watching the game. Listen, right? Like, it kind of makes sense now that Maresca made all those changes, because I was not expecting to see Fofana at right back. I was not expecting to see Buonanotte starting for Chelsea, Gittins starting for Chelsea, bro. I was not expecting that, right? But it makes sense now, because Maresca actually rested those guys for the Bayern game, because Chelsea do, of course, want to start off very well in the Champions League. But yo, they were lucky in that game, dude. They were lucky in that game, because Schade was causing them problems. Kevin Schade causing Chelsea problems, and there was a point in time, guys. Let me show you guys actually on the tactical board, so you guys know what I'm speaking about, bro. So you guys know what I'm speaking about. So there was a point in time where we're gonna have the 3 there, number 11 here, the left back right here. Have the number 6 here, number 8 there. All right. So there was a point in time, yeah. And then that is, there you go. it was the first goal that it was the first goal that Brentford scored, right? But Brentford had a similar opportunity, like minutes before that as well. I think it was like about 5 minutes or like 10 minutes before, yeah, where Kevin Schade had gotten through, and he was like, it was like a 2-on-1, right? But he didn't get the shot off real quickly in it, and Chelsea was so susceptible to that counter attack pass because what Brentford kept on doing is they kept on sitting deep and then knocking the ball on, and that's what happened for the first Brentford goal where Jordan Henderson actually put the ball through. It was a brilliant pass because there was somebody like here. I'm forgetting who I'm forgetting who it was, right? But Shada had made that run like in between the two defenders, and it was Jordan Henderson that put the ball in there, right? And that ball, that sort of pass kept on popping up during the game for Brentford. I don't know if people, I don't know if people saw that or not, right? And Chelsea was so susceptible to that. Like in my opinion, um, of course, Cole Palmer just coming in and scoring straight away for Chelsea, but this Casido with an unbelievable strike. People trying to claim that Garnacho's got this when he didn't even claim, he didn't even get this for that, bro. Like, I don't know why people are trying to claim that. That's crazy, dude. He was never an assist for Garnacho, bro. Never an assist, right? But listen, final goal for Brentford as well. Apparently, who was offside now? Watara. Apparently, Watara was offside for that to throw in, because when that ball was thrown in, the ball was touched, and then Watara tried to kick the ball, and he was stood in front of Reece James. If Watara was not there, Reece James intercepts that ball, right? But with Watara, of course, swinging for the ball, it actually puts off Reece James, and then, of course, does go through for Fabio Carvalho to score, right? Of course, Garnacho losing his man and not paying attention. That's just him. What's going on, Valentino, bro? What is going on, my guy? What is going on, right? But Chelsea, man, this season, I don't know what, guys. Please help me with this, right? Please help me with this. If you guys have watched Chelsea in the Premier League, right? Please help me out with this. Like, with Chelsea, like, what do you make of this? Like, what do you make of this that performance so far from Chelsea? Because they drew with Crystal Palace. They beat a really bad West Ham team. 1 second. There you go. So they drew 0-0 with the Crystal Palace, right? They beat West Ham 5-1, a terrible West Ham team. Like, if the season started at the same point that Ruben Amorim was a Manchester United manager up until now, West Ham, United, Spurs would all get relegated. So that's the team on relegation form right there, West Ham, right? Beat Fulham 2-0. And they were really lucky, by the way. They were really lucky, because I think that Fulham were absolutely chefing them up in that first half. And then Brentford 2-2. Have you guys been really impressed with Chelsea? This is because I've not been really impressed with them, bro, because these guys are meant to be in the running for the title race alongside Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Like, but I've not been really impressed with Chelsea, man. There's so much more again that these players can give. Maybe once again, it's just the start of the season. Maybe once these players again like get settled, maybe they will go up. But at the moment, I've really not been impressed with Chelsea, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. But we'll wait and see. Right. We'll move on to the Arsenal game, the final game, because I think for me, like these were the games of notes. Of course, yeah, it was Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Newcastle, but it was just only Voldemort that scored. There was nothing really exciting about that game, in my opinion. Bro, what team has the biggest chance to win the Premier League? I think it's between Arsenal and Liverpool, bro. It's between Arsenal and Liverpool. That's what I think. That's what I think. Right, Arsenal. So Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. 2 goals from Zubimendi and a goal from Victor Gyökeres. And what team can be a surprise this season? That's a good question, actually. It's a really good question, Marcelo. Let me see, actually. What team can be a good surprise this season? Everton. Everton, bro. Everton, dude. Everton for me is a surprise team. I think it will be Everton, lad. Right. Josh says I think Liverpool need to step up a bit and be more clinical. Come key with late when it's only 4 games. Yeah, but I think Arsenal may give them a room for it. I agree, bro. I agree, bro. But the thing is, though, with Liverpool, Josh, is Liverpool are winning games when they are still shit. If you get what I mean, like for me, they've not been good enough. Once again, I still think that Liverpool have more to give, but they're still winning games. You get what I mean? At not their best. At not their best. Like this team's not even complete, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Like Allison, Frimpong, like he's not been playing, been injured. Van Dijk, Konate, Kirkez, Gravenberg, McAllister, Vert, Hakpo, Salah, and then I don't know who the striker's going to be because it's Ekitika that's done well so far for them. Isak has not played as well, man. So yeah, man. But listen, that's. I hope they don't win the league, but it's what champions do. Whenever you're playing terrible as a champion and you're still winning games, so yeah. All right. The fire enough to claw a win from that should be a draw. Good example, lad. Yeah, yeah. The fire enough to claw a win from what should be a draw. Yeah, yeah. True. Right, Arsenal. So once again, Arsenal battered Northern Forest 3-0, 2 goals from Martin Zubimendi and a goal from Victor Gyökeres. People right now are really gassed that Arsenal is actually playing football and they aren't playing any haram football. In my opinion, it's coming back. It's coming back, bro. It's coming back, fam. They play against Man City, so I want to see the style of play that they are gonna have, right? Because Zubimendi, like Zubimendi, I just knew he was gonna be a terrific player for him, bro. Even at Sociedad as well. Like no wonder why Madrid, Liverpool, I'm pretty sure Chelsea were in for him as well. Like it just makes is really that good. It's really that good, man. Noni Madueke as well, absolutely cooked. Both of the wingers cooked actually. And it's going to be very interesting now to see what's going to happen because, of course, like Saka has to come back and he's going to be the right winger. That left wing spot is up for grabs. What's going to happen, bro? You know what? You guys, do you know what I think will happen? Because Odegaard's injured, by the way. He's got like a shoulder injury, right? What I think will happen is, by the way, will go out on the left side. Eze will drop into the 10, and then of course Saka will go into that right wing spot, man. Yeah, and then Mosquera too, man. Like this guy, dude. This Mosquera guy, bro. Yo, you wouldn't even believe that like freaking Saliba's out, dude. The way that he played, where's this thing, bro? The way that he played, man, is yesterday. Man said yesterday. Seen anything on his grassroots team? Just 1 second, Josh. 1 second. Mosquera, man, 4 clearances, 2 interceptions, 2 out of 2 ground duels, one. Aero duels, 50% win percentage, lost possession 9 times, but that's him clearing the ball, of course. Accurate passes, 91%. Yeah, dude, he was unreal, bro. He was unreal, man. Like, no wonder why. No wonder why. Like, despite all these defenders, bro. What a player, man. But I actually want to get the lineups because I want to see if he was there. Pierre Hincapié was there. Hincapié on the bench as well, on loan from freaking Bayer Leverkusen, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, but it's good on Arsenal, man. Good on them. Good on them, man. Good on them. I think that's me finished on YouTube. That is me finished on YouTube because listen, all the Premier League games were terrible, man. All the Premier League games were absolutely shocking, dude. Absolutely shocking. Let's see, bro. So Josh says, do you follow anything on Angry Ginge at all, mate? Seen anything on his grassroots team? No, I've not seen anything on his grassroots team. Josh. I do see his clips. Like his clips do pop up, but I've not seen anything on his grassroots team. Why? Why, bro? Why? Please let me know. Please let me know, man. Okay. Match week 5 will be good. Yeah, match week 5 will be good. Yeah. You've been speaking about this a lot, by the way. You've been speaking about match week 5 a lot, dude. You've been on about match week 5 for like the last 2 weeks, bro. Like match week 5, Preston. Match week 5. Match week 5. Sacked, bro. Bournemouth, Brighton. Yeah, man. Like Everton, Aston Villa, another dud game. Crystal Palace, Sunderland, boring. Spurs, West Ham. I'm like, listen, Spurs, West Ham, man. Like, West Ham are terrible, man. Guys? West Ham are awful. West Ham are just like Man United. That's it. That's generally it, guys. Like West Ham are literally like Man United, bro. So with this win, right, and listen, like Spurs fans shouldn't get too over the. They shouldn't get like too carried away because like if they who are Spurs playing next, bro? Like of course it's nice for them to actually get a win, right? But who are they playing next, bro? Because I want to see. So it's Villarreal and then it's Doncaster and then they're away at Brighton at the like that's gonna be very interesting to see because the last team, right, that was decently coached well was Bournemouth, and Bournemouth came to their home stadium and battered them. So yeah, man, like I'm not taking a lot from that West Ham game, bro. I'm not getting gassed about that, fam. Like Chelsea beat them 5-1, bro. Chelsea beat West Ham 5-1, bro. So I'm not really really excited about it. But yeah, I spoke about Chelsea, Brentford 2-2, Burnley. Yeah, we spoke about that, man. This week in the Premier League, I've really not been excited about it, man. I've really not been excited about it, bro. Um, right, right. Match week 5, sacked in the morning. He's getting sacked in the morning. Yeah, man. This guy, bro. This criminal, fam. The criminal, bro. This criminal guy, dude. This Fahad, this criminal, bro. You, bro. This guy, dude. This guy. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, dude. He showed up. He walked over. I'm just trying to troll, bro. Like Man United fans, my dude, you generally think that like you're trolling, bro. Like we are dead inside. We're dead inside. Trolling doesn't work and understand like anymore, bro. This trolling stopped working last season. We're just like, yeah, man, we're shit. We're dead inside, bro. Marcelo says last week was an amazing week for Corinthians. He classified for Brazilian Cup and won for the minutes of League Cup, and the feminine team won the Brazilian League, man. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Shout out Corinthians, man. I love Corinthians, dude. I love Corinthians. That's my favorite team in Brazil. Corinthians is my favorite team in Brazil, man. I need to do a match reaction for them. But I ain't gonna lie though, Marcelo. It's been a little bit peak still though. It's been a little bit peak still though. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Like these recent months with Corinthians, bro, it's been a little bit sticky still, my guy. Been a little bit sticky still, dude. Yeah, man. I might jump on YouTube. I've done everything. Oh, Champions League, guys, Champions League. Oh, the Champions League is back. The Champions League is back, guys. The Champions League is back. Mañana. Mañana. The Champions League is back mañana, bro. You get what I mean? Yeah? Tardes, bro. Mañana, fam. So the first game that we have, the first two games that we have is PSV Eindhoven versus Union Saint Illois. Athletic Club versus Arsenal. Arsenal gonna rip them guys apart, bro. Oh my days, dude. Arsenal are gonna absolutely batter them, man, dude. Arsenal are gonna absolutely cook Bilbao. If we can beat Bilbao like that, oh, these guys are gonna get absolutely roasted, dude. These guys are gonna get absolutely roasted, you know. Juventus Dortmund. Oh, that's a good fixture. That is a good fixture, man. Juventus Dortmund, bro. I'm looking forward to that one. Benfica Karabag. Tottenham Villarreal. Real Madrid Marseille. You know what? Olympiacos Paphos. Slavia Praha versus Bordeaux Glimt. Chelsea Bayern. Paris Saint-Germain versus Atalanta. Ajax versus Internazionale Milano. Liverpool Atletico de Madrid. Copenhagen Leverkusen. Club Brugge Monaco. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Galatasaray. And Sporting versus Kairat, bro. Newcastle versus Barcelona. And Man City versus Napoli. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very, 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 very fascinating. Very fascinating games, bro. Why have I got really? You think? Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund or previous fixtures. And I know I've spelt it wrong. I know I've spelled Borussia Dortmund wrong. All matches. You think so? The last time they played against each other was 10 years ago, bro. The last time these guys played against each other was 10 years ago. 2015. That's what Marcelo. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I'll see you later, lad. Thank you, my friend. I'll be supporting my bag, you know, my bag. If you know, you know, bro. Yeah, the last time UV played against the Borussia Dortmund was 2015, lad, and UV won that game 3-0. Oh my days, bro. But yeah, man. Where are my Champions League fixtures? Are they there? Yeah. Yeah, a few very interesting games. Very interesting games. Villarreal, Tottenham, Bayern, Chelsea, Bayern, Chelsea. Yo, Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool, bro. The last time that these guys played each other, the last time that these guys played against each other, I'm pretty sure it was that epic hate watch. I'm pretty sure it was that epic hate watch. I'm pretty sure. Head-to-head history, bro. I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm pretty sure that was. Was that not the final? The last time they played against each other. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so they played against each other in 2021 in the group stages. In the group stages. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, Champions League, bro. I can't be able to do all the predictions right now, man. I can't be able to do all the predictions right now, fam, because it'll be an absolute madness. It'll be an absolute madness, bro. Right. Is there any? Is there any? Let's see. Let's see what. Let's see anything. La 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 la. La 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 la. Um. Nothing, yeah. Because what I want to do, yeah, there's nothing else, isn't there? Yeah, there's nothing else, guys. That's it. We'll be jumping over to Twitch. I'm jumping over to Twitch. I'm jumping over to Twitch, guys. I'm jumping over to Twitch. So I'm gonna be doing a football highlight reactions. I'm reacting to the highlights, the highlights from Syria, and La Liga, and the Bundesliga as well. And then after that, we'll be checking out more videos because we cannot show the highlights here, guys. We cannot show the highlight here because YouTube. I was gonna say something else there. A little UCL quiz will be interesting. You know what? Okay. Just before I go, okay, just before we do transition over, just before we do transition over, then just before we do transition over, just before we do transition over, then just before we do transition over, football bingo, mate. Football bingo. Football bingo. Football bingo. I seen Amenya do it. I seen Amenya do it, bro. Disappointed. Disappointed in Amenya, fam. He was getting roasted. He was getting roasted by football bingo, fam. He was getting absolutely roasted. I think, I think, I think, I think, I think, capital letters, by the way, I think I can complete this. So let's do it, bro. Let's do it, fam. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, El Hadji Diouf is Senegalese. Jamal Musiala is not a Euros winner. Not Giroud's teammate. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, bro. There's nothing there for him. There's nothing there. Jordan Hendinho. No, not a Euros winner. Not Ballon d'Or. Oh, Saudi Pro League. Luis D. He is Colombian. Ricardo Quaresma. Euros winner. Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino. He is Colombian and plays for Villarreal and Crystal Palace. So there's nothing there. Andriy Shevchenko, Ballon d'Or winner. Alexis Sanchez, Chilean. Pavel Nedved, Czech Republic. Tomáš Souček, West Ham. Ever Banega. I don't think there's nothing there that I can see. Ivan Zamorano. Oh, Zamorano is no, nothing. That's actually pretty difficult, man. Alexander Isak, Sociedad. Joao Cancelo. He was at Juve, but never at Inter. Oh, wait. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Damn. Olise is French. It's been too much of Giroud, I think so, but I'm not too sure. Dida, World Cup winner. Vitaly Mikolenko, Ukrainian. Milan Baros. Nah, he's never done any of them, hasn't he? He's never done any of them. Dario Serna. Wasn't Serna... No, he was at Shakhtar. Mats Hummels. Nah, it's not one of them. Zubimendi, bro. What the hell is this, man? Zubimendi, nothing there, bro. Nothing there, lad. Nothing there. Ilkay Gundo. I want to do that one, but has he won the league there? Yeah, okay. Radamel Falcao. Yeah, he was definitely a gala. Juan Roman Riquelme. Evan Indika. Is Indika Swiss, right? Indika's Swiss, isn't he? Christopher Nkunks. Yeah, that one there. Jermaine Defoe. Oh my days, bro. John Obi. Yeah, Ancelotti. Danielle Marlin. Oh, I've only got like 10 left, bro. Danielle Miles. Pedro Neto. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing, bro. Luis Figo. Inter. He was an Inter. He was an Inter. They're giving me they're shafting me here, bro. Marcus Llorente. Like, they're proper shafting me here, bro. They are proper absolutely shafting me here, man. They are shafting me with this. Nusem Mazraoui. I'm getting absolutely shafted again, bro. Sadio Mane, dude. Patrice Evra. Petr Cech. Danny. Did he? Don't think so. No, he's never played for them. Drogba, no. Gabriel Magalhaes, no. Michael no. You criminals. Football bingo, you absolute criminals, mate. You absolute criminals, bro. You absolute criminals. Joao Cancelo, bro. I'm pretty sure Cancelo's has he played? He's never played for Inter. Oh, he wasn't Inter for 1 year. For 1 year. Oh my god, bro. Oh my days, bro. Edgar Davids was I'm pretty sure Edgar Davids was not there, fam. Because Edgar Davids, bro. I hate this game, dude. I hate this game, bro. I absolutely hate this game, bro. I hate this game, dude. Like I'm pretty sure Edgar Davids, yeah. Youth in I think he was at Inter, weren't he? I think he was at Inter. Remember it now, because I'm pretty sure it was Ajax. Fuck off, he was as well. It was there for 1 season. It was there for 1 season, bro. Edgar Davids was there for 1 season, dude. 14 appearances. I do not remember seeing him in an Inter Milan kit ever. In my entire life, bro. I never remember seeing him in an Inter Milan kit, bro. I do not remember seeing him in an Inter kit, bro. That is crazy, dude. That's mental. It's a massive L. Do I go again? Have I done this? Did I do yesterday's one? I think Have I done this one before? No, I've not done this one. I've not done this one, bro. I've not done this one. Did I do this one? This one's difficult, you know. This is actually pretty hard. 1 second. Mohammed, yo, jump in, bro. Jump in, lad. Jump in, my guy. Jump in. Jump in, dude. Jump in. Where's this code, man? No, I want to create a group. There you go. I'll send you. I'll send the link. I'll send the link. Jump in as well, bro. Yeah, jump in football bingo, bro. Jump in football bingo, fam. Jump in football bingo. Jump in, lad. Jump in, my guy. Jump in. Now, I want to see you as well, dude. All right, let's start. All right, hour 6. All right, let's start, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's do this one, bro. Let's go, bro. All right, Ronald Arujo, South American. Emmanuel Petit, World Cup winner. Paul Ince. Nope. None of them ones. Edu Gaspar. None of them. Idrissa Gana Gay. I don't think any of them, bro. Serge Gnabry. None of them. Archie Gray. Archibald Gray. Jamaican. Jamaican me crazy. Turgan has. Federico Gatti, bro. Kahim Kelleher, whatever his name is. David James. Nope. Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller. Oh, he's a World Cup. Because a go World Cup. Was it over Negredo? Yeah. Roy Mackay. Oh, I think he's got that one. Kevin Campbell. Nah, man. Gerard Piqué. Marcos Llorente. Dude, Mats Hummels. Nope. Ander Herrera. Paris Saint-Germain. Harry Kane. Nope. Danny Olmo. Nope. Claudio Machisio. None of them. Reece Nelson. Bro. Josko Gavodio. Nothing there. Ronnie Johnson. The hell? Georgia Hadji. Dude, what the fuck is this, bro? Kangin Lee. No. Phil Jones. What to do with this? Julio Cesar. I'm gonna go that one. Jasper Stilson. Nope. Stefan De Vrij. I'm gonna go that one there. Dejan Lovren. Bro, what is this, dude? Ivica Olic. David Luiz, Chelsea and Arsenal. Fernandinho. Ademola. Nope. Victor. Nope. Federico Chiesa. That one. Hernan Crespo. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. Olivier Giroud. Nah. Martin Terrier. Daniel Maldini. Charles de Catalara. Jackson Martinez. He's Colombian. You. Gabri Vega. Tyler Bro, what is this, dude? Thierry Henry's was at Monaco. Wayne Bridge. None of them. Raul Albiol. None of them. Ashley Cole. None of them. Matthias Delink. None of them. Acherby. None of them. Jordi Alba. None of them. Marco Van Basten. I'm going to quest with that one, mate. Robert Lever. Alfredo Di Stefano. River Plate. All right. Oh, no, bro. Oh, and at least I beat you, fam. At least I beat you, bro. How many did I get wrong? I messed up so badly. Yo, we should do that one. We will do that one when everybody else is here, fam. We will do that one when everybody else is here, bro. Remind me because we can be cooking guys as well, you know. We can actually be cooking guys, you know. We can actually be cooking these man, dude. Najib, Fahad, Valentino, fam, Ahmed, all these guys that think they know ball, bro. We be cooking these man, fam. We'd absolutely be cooking these guys, bro. So we can actually do this one together, bro. Fifth place this season. Paul as well, because this joined too, bro. This guy, negative ball knowledge, bro. Yeah, 100%, bro. 15th place, bro. Like Paul, my guy. Oh shit! Actually, I can't. At least something you're gonna win at. My days. All right, man, guys. I'm going over to Twitch. I'm going over to Twitch. So if you guys do want to join, you know what to do. Find me on Twitch. Find me on Twitch. We're gonna be checking out football videos. We're gonna be here for quite a while, actually. Of course, I can't show you guys. I can't show you guys everything because if I were to show you guys the the clips, I would 100% get a copyright slap from YouTube. So that's why I cannot. That's why I cannot show you guys all the stuff. That's why we're going over to a Twitch. So guys, thank you very much. I will catch you a lot later. Peace out, YouTube. Peace out, YouTube. Twitch. Come to Twitch. Come to Twitch. All right. All right.